Hello, and welcome to Back to School Night, the City School at Spruce Hill campus. Our theme verse this year is Matthew 5:14. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. In the midst of darkness and chaos, God calls his people to be light. We are thankful that he is the light working within us. Introduce you to the staff of the City School, starting with Mr. Joel Gaines, Interim Head of School. My name is Afrika Jones. I am the new principal here at the Spruce Hill campus. I'm so excited to be working with you, your family, and your students this year. This is Rebecca Williams, office manager here at Spruce Hill. She's the person that greets you warmly when you come into the building or when you call on the phone. You will probably get to know her very well. Now I'll introduce our faculty, starting with Ashley Horwalt, Academic Support Coordinator, Jessica Scott, Student Care Coordinator, Mr. Huff, Art and STEAM Teacher, Miss Cheyenne Drews, she is our PE and Computer Teacher. Then we have Mrs. Melendez, she's our Spanish teacher. This is Miss Jones, our kindergarten lead teacher. Miss Samantha Mackay, our first grade lead teacher. This is Mrs. Brown. She will be co-teaching in kindergarten and first grade this year. Next we have Miss Morton. She teaches second grade. Mrs. Beatty, she is our third grade teacher. Miss Donaldson, she teaches our fourth grade class. And finally, Mr. Conde Rodriguez, or as we call him, Mr. CR. He teaches fifth grade. I'd like to introduce you to the Home and School Association, led by Miss Shelley Powell, President. Home and School is a way to be involved in promoting the school, supporting students, connecting with other families, and building community. We consider every parent a proud member of our Home and School Association. Find out more at their next meeting on October 15th, and please connect with them on Facebook and Instagram. Children's Scholarship Fund is a wonderful opportunity to make more funds available for families who benefit from financial aid. The Children's Scholarship Fund has been a valuable partner of the City School for many years. If you have applied for and received financial aid from the school, you will now be required to apply for the Children's Scholarship Fund. The lottery opens September 22nd. Please go to csfphiladelphia.org to apply, or if you have more questions. The City School's Brick Paver fundraiser has finally begun. This is a great way to commemorate a family's time here at the City School. There are 3 levels to choose from: bronze at $160, silver at $310, and gold at $500. For more information, please contact Dr. Betty Handy at bhandy@cityschool.org. There are a few forms that need to be completed and returned to the school. Your child will receive the forms on the first day of in-person learning on September 14th, or if your student is learning remotely, they will be available on our website to print and return. These forms include a parent-guardian COVID-19 agreement, EDP, a technology agreement form, and an Elwyn authorization form. This year we will have a new arrival and dismissal schedule. In order to create safety, we are staggering arrival and dismissal. Before care will still begin at 7:30 a.m. and run to 8 o'clock a.m. After that, grades kindergarten, second, and fifth, we are asking that students in those grades arrive between 8 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. And then students in grades 1, 3, and 4 to begin to arrive at 8:15 and arrive no later than 8:30 a.m. This will provide time for students to have their temperatures checked at the vehicle, as well as receive their hand sanitizer and go straight to their classrooms. And as students are staggering arrival, we will also have a staggered dismissal. So students in grades K, 2, and 5 who arrive at 8 a.m. between 8 and 8:15, those students will be dismissed first between 3:15 and 3:30 p.m. So we're asking parents from those grades, K, 2, and 5, to start the dismissal card line at 3:15 p.m. We're asking students in grades 1, 3, and 4 to wait until 3:30 to arrive for the card line pickup. If this poses a problem for your schedule, if you have other students to pick up, or if it does not work with your pickup schedule, please email us directly and we will see what we can work out. Extended day program or aftercare will begin on Monday, September 14th. The hours available are Monday through Thursday from 3:15 to 6 o'clock p.m. and on Fridays from 12 o'clock to 3 p.m. only. If you'd like your child to participate in aftercare, please be sure to complete and return the brown EDP form in the packet of forms that will come home with your student on September 14th. Aftercare fees remain the same at $4 per hour or any portion of an hour. Often students would stay for extracurricular programming with aftercare. We are still working out details for those activities. We have confirmed that Tune Up Philly will be virtual this year, but they will run their program at our Spruce Hill location. Soccer Shots has not confirmed, but it is still a possibility, as well as a new club called the Run Club, where students would do distance running with our fourth grade teacher, Miss Donaldson. Details around those extracurricular activities will come home as available. Any activities that we begin would begin in October. My Hot Lunchbox is back again this year. And this year we have pizza, yay! We are excited to partner with Panda Express, Papa John's, and Chick-fil-A to offer hot lunch options to you again this year. You will work directly with My Hot Lunchbox to place your order, and they will deliver it to campus. As usual, this is only optional. Feel free to continue to send lunch each day with your child as you normally would instead of ordering from My Hot Lunchbox. Now I'd like to talk about expectations for in-person learning. If your child is sick or has come into contact with someone who has tested positive for the COVID-19 virus, we ask that you would keep your child at home. Please refer to our parent-guardian COVID-19 agreement for more information about symptoms. We are also asking that students maintain social distancing within the school and classroom settings. Students will be required to wear masks all day within the building. We are also asking that all students who are learning in person wear their city school uniform each day. We also will have gym days, so gym uniforms will also be required. Without the use of shared water fountains, we are asking parents to send a refillable water bottle with your student each day. We will also have a few water bottles within the classroom that students can have if they have forgotten their water bottles. But please do, we encourage you to send a water bottle labeled with your child's name. And as always, we ask all students to do their best. Here are some expectations for remote learners. Students learning at home are expected to engage in a full day of learning, starting as early as 8 a.m. until approximately 3 p.m. There will be live and recorded lessons. The live lessons will usually be around key content such as math, reading, and social studies. Recorded lessons will usually be around specials such as Spanish and art. Teachers will assign work that will take place in between those live lessons. We will break the day up into various parts of live lessons and independent work, with many stretch breaks in between. Assignments will be graded this semester, so there will be no more pass-fail. Students are encouraged to do their best and to turn in all assignments on time. Attendance will be taken daily at each part of the day. So students are expected to be in class at morning meetings and also during afternoon live meetings. All students are to be actively engaged in lessons. We encourage you to create a space that is dedicated for learning, where students can have a chair and a desk or a table so that they're sitting up and have a safe space for their classroom materials. No students should be laying on the bed or on the floor. We expect all students to be on camera in appropriate clothing so that they can be seen by the teacher and their friends. And as always, we expect all students to do their best. Parents, how can you support your remote learners at home? Reduce distractions, things like TV, noises, cell phones, things that they would not normally have in school. If you can create an environment where those things are not a distraction at home, that would work best for them. Provide brain breaks. Students haven't had to learn in this way in a long time. So give them chances to take breaks, stretch, get water, get a snack, and then come back to their desk ready to learn again. Maintain the class schedule. We would ask that you keep your student in the area that you've designated in your household for them to learn as much as possible. The routine will be helpful as we go further and further into the school year. Assist with assignments as needed, especially for some of our younger learners, kindergarten and first and second grade. Some of those students may need a little more support than some of our other students. So we're asking parents to be available to assist with assignments as needed. When at all possible, we are preparing lessons that students can do independently, but we know that 5 and 6-year-olds might need a little bit more help. So that's a way that you can support your student as a learner. Provide positive feedback. Students are, this is new for all of us, but students need to know that their effort is seen and heard. So whenever possible, please provide positive feedback about their effort and how they're doing and how they're adjusting. Be flexible. Things are not going to look the same as if they were inside the classroom. So flexibility is going to be key. Reach out to your classroom teacher if you have questions or concerns or ways that you need to be supported as your child's learning coach. Please reach out to your classroom teacher. They're willing and ready to help and answer those questions. One of those ways to do that is by checking their Google Classroom. That will be updated daily with assignments and announcements. So continue to look there for information. What to expect through our virtual learning next week, starting September the 8th. This is a time for celebration. We have all made it through a season that was super difficult for many of us. So we want to celebrate your child's making it through and getting there with grace. So we'll celebrate, we'll make some connection, we'll get to know one another. Students will get to know the new students, and our new students will get to know our returning students. And in doing so, we're going to form community so that each classroom feels a part, even if they're at home and online. We want to make sure that we're connecting students to teachers and teachers to students, and that they all feel heard and valued and cared for. As well, teachers will be setting expectations for learning and engagement. So next week will be more laid back, but it's a time that we're slowly walking into the process of learning again, so that the expectations are set and students and teachers know what to do. And finally, I'd like to declare this blessing on your house. May his presence go before you and give you his peace. Thank you.